Newswatch 12 at 10 starts now.
Let's start things off with a weather update here, Justin. We are tracking some severe weather across the area now, namely for northern Adams County in central Wisconsin. This thunderstorm right there is producing quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts moving into Waushara County. So it's moving away from our viewing area, but still, we have viewers in northern Adams County. They are getting pounded right now with some very heavy rainfall, large hail and gusty winds as this storm moves through. Now, for later on tonight, this is all going to build back off to the west once again, so expect more storms this evening before we all get some more action tomorrow with more rain coming our way. So here's the area we're watching for tonight, namely across parts of central Wisconsin, but a rogue storm could still make it into the Northwoods tonight into tomorrow morning. Here's the fuel though. Dew points are very, very high. This is very muggy air. Thunderstorms love this stuff. It's going to tap into this all night long, so expect a few more rounds of showers and storms tonight. So here's your forecast this evening. Is mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies with some active thunderstorms out there and low temperatures down near 61. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
Tonight, the number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin is the lowest it's been since late June. DHS reports 392 confirmed cases today. That's the least in about 2 months. The number of tests has also been decreasing over the last month or so. The percent of positive tests, the blue line here, staying at about 8%. DHS also reports no new deaths from COVID-19 today for the second straight day. Well, during the COVID-19 pandemic, you've likely seen a lack at times of items like toilet paper and cleaning supplies on store shelves. But many gun retailers say there has also been a shortage of certain types of ammo recently. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
It's a dilemma of supply and demand for gun enthusiasts and retailers. And while the ground might be filled with shells, the national ammo shortage has left shelves empty and suppliers struggling to meet demand.
The demand is simply there every day.
Mitch Mode from Mel's Trading Post in Rhinelander says he's been experiencing the shortage since early summer.
Every box of ammo we sell, we probably lose 5 or 6 sales by not having ammo that people need.
Now, normally the shelf behind me will be filled with handgun bullets, but the store is completely out, only having a few shotgun bullets left in stock.
Mo tells us he's seen more new gun buyers recently, and the current political climate has created the perfect storm.
The uncertainty with COVID, with civil unrest, we've seen typically election year jitters, and that any one of those can start to increase demand.
It's hard for consumers as well. Brothers Bryce and Blake Brown say they had to go shooting less now since they can't find any ammo.
Occasionally at like a local store I've been able to get 9mm if I've called in and they tell me when they're getting a shipment, and otherwise online I got a few retailers that'll send me an email when it comes back in stock, but yeah, for the most part I haven't been able to get anything for quite a few months.
As gun enthusiasts keep looking for ammo, retailers continue to struggle to find suppliers.
Some of our suppliers will not even take orders anymore. They just can't fill them.
And with the hunting season just around the corner, buyers expect another spike in the demand for ammo.
That's going to be the big thing when all the hunters are going to stock up for the season. I'm sure you're going to see some shortages again.
In the Northwoods, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Emergency responders answered a call regarding burning bleachers in Phillips yesterday. Neighbors called after seeing large plumes of black smoke coming from the Phillips Athletic Field complex. Nobody was there when authorities arrived, but witnesses described a number of young people running away after the fire began. Phillips Superintendent Rick Morgan says authorities are wrapping up their investigation.
They've identified who they are, and they're in the process of investigating.
Morgan believes a small group of kids snuck into the fenced area and started the fire, burning old track and field equipment stored under the bleachers. He says the extent of that damage won't be known until an adjuster takes a look, but adds a significant portion of the bleachers are now unusable. 2 Wisconsin police officers remain on leave tonight as state authorities investigate why a black man was shot in the back at least 7 times by police over the weekend in Kenosha. Witness video on social media shows a man named Jacob Blake being shot as he entered the driver's side door of an SUV which had young kids inside, following what police say was a domestic incident. The 29-year-old was taken to the hospital for his injuries but is still alive. Tonight, tense protests continue in Kenosha in response to that shooting, including this scene outside the Kenosha Municipal Building during a news conference with city leaders. Today, the police union representing the officers urging the public to withhold judgment until they finish their investigation. Governor Tony Evers held a news conference today to address the shooting.
As family members, as friends, as neighbors, as people, the duty to act rests on all of us, and perhaps most importantly, on us as elected officials.
In response, Evers signed Executive Order 84, calling the Wisconsin State Legislature into a special session on police accountability and transparency that is scheduled for next Monday. With school starting in just 1 week in many places across the Northwoods, students, staff, and parents are all busy preparing for this unusual start to the school year. And they're not alone. Nonprofits organizing back-to-school supply drives also expect to do things a little differently. In addition to collecting normal school supplies, the Northwoods United Way and YMCA of the Northwoods are teaming up to collect masks for youth and teens. Their goal, like previous years, is to ensure all students have the tools they need to be successful, whether that's in class or at home.
Kids will still need supplies even if they were at home. It's important that everyone has their own supplies, whether it's the daycares or the schools. They are going to be required to have masks. With the amount of contacts in our communities that we have, we decided to do this together and collect masks.
You can donate at the Stuff the Bus event on Wednesday in the Walmart Rhinelander parking lot. Donations can also be made at the YMCA of the Northwoods or their Youth Development Center, as well as several local banks. The Republican National Convention is now underway, just days after the Democrats wrapped up their own version of that same event. Mary Maloney gives us a look.
Welcome to the 2020 Republican National Convention.
President Donald Trump and Republicans celebrating the last 4 years and asking Americans for 4 more.
When we re-elect President Trump this November, the best is yet to come.
The party making it clear it backs its candidate and his vision. 4 more years! 4 more years! Republicans kicking off their convention in Charlotte Monday. By formally nominating Trump and Vice President Mike Pence.
We're going to win this election.
Right. The convention then moving to Washington to kickstart a 4-night primetime event. While scaled down due to the coronavirus, some of the president's strongest supporters still coming out in full force.
By re-electing Trump, we will ensure that our kids are raised to love our country and respect its founding fathers, not taught to hate or be ashamed of them.
The big challenge for Republicans this week, whether President Trump's America First platform can appeal to a broad enough audience to chip away at Joe Biden's lead.
We're going to make a speech on Thursday night. I hope you're all going to be listening.
Yeah. Breaking tradition, President Trump is expected to appear at various points each night, culminating with his acceptance speech on Thursday. In Washington, I'm Mary Maloney.
Crandon is set to host a couple big events over the next month or so, and while it's a big part of the town's economy, not everyone is happy about it. We'll hear their concerns, but first, Jeff's in with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12.
Keep your lawn growing strong with Menards Premium Fall Lawn Food. This ready-to-use formula covers 5,000 square feet. Right now, it's only $8.88 after 11% rebate. Scott's Sun and Shade Grass Seed grows in extreme conditions, including full sun and dense shade. Pick up a 3-pound bag for just $11.99 after 11% rebate. Save with 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
In 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. I said, maybe we can give him a try. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? No. I like Joe Biden. He understands people that are going through bad situations. He's been through quite a few of them himself. There's really no comparison. Trump only cares about himself. Joe Biden cares about the people.
ABPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm from Alpaca. I came to see Dr. Scher because I was having severe lower back pain. It was so bad that I could only walk about 20 feet without having to sit down again. After seeing Dr. Scher, I have absolutely no pain. Can't thank him and his staff enough. How do you thank somebody for giving your life back?
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Well, you can feel it bubbling up all day long today. The heat and humidity outside. The atmosphere is trying to correct itself now with showers and storms out there, mostly across parts of central Wisconsin right now, namely Adams County, Waushara County, Waupaca County, and Portage County, seeing the worst of the weather right now, but it'll likely backbuild a bit overnight tonight back into parts of western Wisconsin, and we have several more rounds of showers and storms to get through, not just tonight, but for tomorrow and for Wednesday into Thursday, even Friday, with a stalled front across the area. But here's weather now. This is northern Adams County, that thunderstorm right there producing gusty winds, quarter-sized hail, and very, very heavy rainfall. The warning expires at 10:30 just as we go off the air. So here's the area we're watching for severe weather potential tonight. It includes north central Wisconsin, right? But most of this will stay across central Wisconsin tonight before it begins to lift back up our way tomorrow because a cold front went through yesterday. It is now stalling across parts of central Wisconsin. It's going to move back north tomorrow and bring more weather across our area. So here's the fuel. Dew points are in the 60s, even a few low 70s out there. This is thunderstorms love this stuff. It's very humid outside. They kind of bubble it up throughout the day. The sun heats it up, and thus you have storms out there tonight. And here's the trigger. It's a cold front right across central Wisconsin right now. It will begin to lift back north as a warm front tomorrow. That will keep us in the danger zone really for more weather getting in here tomorrow and for Wednesday and Thursday before a cold front is going to come through on Friday and turn off the faucet. But today we had lots of sunshine earlier, followed by some clouds out there as well. And you could feel kind of the brewing up all day long too. Some haze in there too. That's smoke from wildfires out west. But now we have mostly cloudy skies across the area. Temperatures did this: 83 in Rhinelander, 82 for Antigo, 88 for Shawano, 92 Waupaca today. Heat advisories across southern Wisconsin earlier. Currently we're hanging out near 70s. We'll drop very slowly tonight on our trend going forward. 81 tomorrow, 84 for Wednesday, 80 on Thursday, and then back down for the weekend. But right now the weekend looks dry with lots of sunshine. Your forecast for tonight, though, is scattered storms out there still, namely across parts of central Wisconsin. Dense fog in their late low temperatures down near 58. For tomorrow, all right, so partly cloudy skies, a couple afternoon storms, most likely after sunset, though, tomorrow, with highs near 81. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows more storms tomorrow night into Wednesday, a break Thursday, followed by more weather Friday before we dry out for the weekend with temperatures near 70. Justin?
The Crandon World Championship off-road races are set to begin in less than 2 weeks now. Today, some members of a local tribe say they're a little concerned about what all those people coming to the area could mean for their health. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson explains.
The annual Crandon off-road races are set for Labor Day weekend and the brush run on the last weekend in September. The event brings in over 60,000 each year. Most attendees stay on site, but much of that traffic goes through Mole Lake, a small community of about 500 just south of Crandon. The town's main attraction, the Mole Lake Casino, has remained closed since March. Vicki Ackley, Saucon Chippewa Tribal Council Treasurer, has concerns about the traffic passing through the area.
It could be very detrimental.
Mole Lake is currently COVID-free. The reservation went into a state of emergency declaration March 21st. The 2 weekend events in September could each potentially bring 600 new cases to the county. Meanwhile, a third of the Mole Lake community is made up of elders.
Our elders are sacred and we look up to them and we count on them.
And the Sakagan Chippewa community relies on its elders to preserve their sacred traditions.
Our common goal throughout the community is relearning our language and keeping those customs.
The Tribal Council has been working hard to keep its people safe, especially its elders, a population most at risk for the coronavirus.
They are connections to our lineage and our heritage, as well as to our language and our customs.
Members of the council deliver essentials to the elders twice a week. They also have weekly coronavirus testing for all tribal members and an incident command system in effect. Race fans coming in the area is worrying to tribal leaders. The council is working with the State Department of Transportation to redirect traffic outside of the residential routes.
We will try and make sure that they just keep going through a local traffic only.
Ackley says the tribe's request is simple. Event organizers should instead work on making next year's event bigger and better.
We are asking the public to help cancel Brush Run just until the COVID-19 pandemic is over.
In Crandon, Morgan Johnson, Newswatch 12.
Tonight, a couple Northwood school districts made their decisions final involving their plans to play sports this fall. We'll have details after the break.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
Dear Penny, heads we stay local, tails we hit the road. With a new Toyota, you'll always land a winner. Your friends, Toyota.
Get $1,500 customer cash on a new 2020 Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Toyota.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is here with great offers on a huge selection, like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. And get peace of mind with the Ford Promise. It's summer, so grab the family and head out. It's easier now during the Ford Summer Sales Event. Right now, get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus the peace of mind of the Ford Promise. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scherer, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
Dear Penny, heads we stay local, tails we hit the road. With a new Toyota, you'll always land a winner. Your friends, Toyota.
Get $1,500 customer cash on a new 2020 Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Toyota.
Sports Watch 12 with Andrew Goldstein.
All summer long, schools across both the country and the state have done a will we or won't we dance with fall sports. Two Northwood schools decided tonight to end that dance. Both Rhinelander and Northland Pines decided to opt into the fall sports season. Rhinelander School Board voted 7-1 in favor of a plan to return to the field. That plan is based on multiple phases. with practice utilizing pods of 10 to reduce contact. No Rhinelander athletes have tested positive for COVID from a practice all summer long. The proof of concept during contact days is part of what convinced administrators to go ahead with the fall season.
Nothing's going to be absolutely perfect, but we're trying to do the best we can do to be sure that we can have a fall sports season.
And to not have athletics for our student athletes would be a mistake.
30 miles away, Northland Pines also voted to have fall sports by a 5-2 margin. Some board members expressed concern that a return to the field would complicate plans to return to school. The decision was not an easy one, but enough of the board felt that sports were low enough risk to carry forward.
We always put our kids' safety things in first before everything else, and this really goes to that to a much higher level, but I think we have a lot of good information. We have great partners from our health department and others who are going to at least set us up to give us a chance to try it.
The rest of the Great Northern Conference is planning to play at this time, as is the Northern Lakes Conference. And while the Rhinelander board signed off on fall sports inside the school, the Hodag girls tennis team was getting back to business right across the street. Rhinelander hosted Columbus Catholic from down near Marshfield. It's just one of the many girls tennis matches across the state this week. Tennis is among the lowest risk sports per the WIAA's designation, and thus was one of the first to come back. Now, rising COVID cases could put the season back on hold at any minute, which makes the coaches and players appreciate it even more.
It adds to it where, every practice we want to make it count, every game we want to make it count, just give our best effort, make sure that we put everything into it, because you never know when it could be the last one.
There were fans in attendance. Rhinelander has not made a decision on what their fan policy will be going forward. By the way, the Hodags won the meet. Anago, Lakeland, and Phillips are all among the local schools starting their tennis seasons tomorrow. Brewers hosting the Reds to kick off their 10-game homestand, trying to bounce back from a weekend sweep at the hands of the Pirates. Third inning, Justin Smoke doing what his last name suggests, a 2-run homer. His second straight game with one. He had the Brewers' first 3 RBI. One of them even came in the first inning. Early run support has been a problem for Milwaukee. Not tonight, though. Omar Narvaez in the 4th with a solo shot, his first homer of the year. Brewers snapped their losing streak. We will do this again. Brewers-Reds tomorrow at 7:10. Finally, tonight, the police shooting of Jacob Blake in Kenosha spurred strong reactions from across society, and sports are no exception. Some of Wisconsin's most prominent athletes and coaches shared their thoughts on what happened.
To see it still going on, and we're just playing the games like it's nothing. It's just a really messed up situation right now.
One action by a cop doesn't mean that every cop is unfit for duty or racist, but it gives them a bad name.
I think this is why, we have so many people outraged over the country. The man was shot 7 times at point blank range in the back. It doesn't get, any sicker than that.
Just got to bring awareness to everybody that Black Lives Matter, and we can't stand for this any longer.
North Star Mohican Casino Resort, where there's more action, fun, entertainment, and rewards.
You don't have to postpone feeling your best. Now's the time to take excellent care of your health with Aspirus. We have all the right protective measures in place, so there's no need to delay important screenings and procedures. Can't leave home? Aspirus offers flexible care options from your phone, tablet, or computer. Visit aspirus.org to schedule today and learn more about the steps we're taking to protect your health. Because we love, we lead. Aspirus.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is here with great offers on a huge selection, like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. And get peace of mind with the Ford Promise. It's summer, so grab the family and head out. It's easier now during the Ford Summer Sales Event. Right now, get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus the peace of mind of the Ford Promise. See your local Ford dealer today.
In 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. I said, maybe we can give him a try. For anybody who hasn't made up their mind, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? No. I like Joe Biden. He has a calm personality. He understands people that are going through bad situations. He's been through quite a few of them himself. He's the one that helped bring the car companies back. So he understands the working people. He has the experience of being that VP. He can go into this situation and be ready for anything. There's really no comparison. Trump doesn't understand life around here. He only cares about himself and making more money. Joe Biden cares about the people.
AB PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Yeah, well, look what I did this weekend, huh?
Your Weekends, brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. We have more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Check them out in the largest showroom in the USA. Buy or trade into a new boat and get out on the water today, and we'll give you the best deal. Guaranteed by at least $500. Get the most out of your weekends with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
The COVID-19 pandemic has had an economic toll both on Wisconsin and the country as a whole. Wisconsin state public service officials say tens of thousands of people have struggled to pay their electricity bills. Newswatch 12 Sierra Whaley talked with Wisconsin public service officials today to learn the scope of this issue and provide some energy-saving tips.
Since COVID-19, paying bills have become harder for some. It's been reported that 47,000 Wisconsin residents are behind on their electricity bill. Spokesman for Wisconsin Public Service, Matt Cullen, says communication is key, and they are willing to provide assistance.
If they're having difficulty with their energy bills and they're concerned about them, reach out to us right away. That does allow our employees to make every effort to help them with those bills, and again, by arranging a payment arrangement with them, providing them information about financial assistance.
Customers have to qualify to receive assistance, and updates are made on their website. But one thing to watch out for is scammers, and Cullen says there's one major red flag to look out for.
One red flag that our customers should pay attention to is if someone is threatening to disconnect their energy service in a very short amount of time, or if they're conducting business, if they're making conversation in a very threatening manner. Our employees do not conduct business in that manner.
And there's a couple of factors to keep in mind for your average day. Some tips on how to save energy and money.
Cullen advised to save certain activities until the evening, like washing or even cooking. It won't generate as much heat into your house, so you won't have to turn your air conditioning as high.
Well, there's actually several ways that our customers can manage their energy bills at home in just a few quick minutes, and some of those are no cost to implement. So that includes using your window coverings to your advantage, so your blinds, your drapes, your curtains, pulling those closed during the day so that it blocks the sunlight from coming into your home, and that blocks the natural heat and warmth that the sun's rays generate and transfer into your home.
So use these safety tips as often as you can and communicate any issue with your provider. Whether it's providing energy saving tips or financial assistance, they're looking to bring some light to a dark time. In Rhinelander, Sierra Whaley, Newswatch 12.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
It's open.
Hi. This is amazing. With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis.
Are you okay?
Even when I was there, I never knew when my symptoms would keep us apart. So I talked to my doctor about Humira. I learned Humira can help get and keep UC under control when other medications haven't worked well enough. And it helps people achieve control that lasts, so you could experience few or no symptoms.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, control is possible.
Hi, my name's Chad. I went and saw a neurologist and had several MRIs, and they found out that I had spinal neuropathy. The neurologist at the hospital decided that the only treatment was medication. I didn't find that acceptable, so I called Spinal Aid to get a free consultation. After working with Spinal Aid, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sleep, I have balance, my overall comfort of life is 100% better.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as LYRICA, GABAPENTIN, or CYMBALTA that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. The Spinal Aid Center of Wausau can help relieve the symptoms of your neuropathy. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation.
Hi, I'm Jenna with Miracle-Ear of Park Falls in Medford. If you are struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, come and see me for your free hearing test.
All right, buddy, here's the radar right now, and still a thunderstorm across parts of Adams County, Waushara County, Portage County, and Waupaca County, moving to the southeast at 30 miles per hour. Expect some more to build back in western Wisconsin tonight. We should all get a break tomorrow morning, followed by more, potentially some severe weather tomorrow evening, and then again into Wednesday as a front comes through on Thursday into Friday. Temperatures this weekend are going to take a crash into the 60s for highs on Saturday.
Big change, but a few days away.
Yes.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a great night.